Alrighty, we're going to be changing this light fixture out here. I'm talking from my on my camera. So we'll turn this off. Okay, so first we'll take our globe down off the light we're taking down here. You can see all the cooking grease that gets up here from cooking. Okay, we're taking down our old light fixture here. Let me see what we got up here. We got a red. They tell me wires are in our white wire. There's only one. So don't need our tail wires. And as you can see, they didn't ground the ground wire to the ground wire in the ceiling. Let's see, we got our ground wires up here. We got our red, which is our switched wire. We have our ground wires up here. So we are going to have to get a tail wire and come off of this ground to go to our light fixture. So I'm glad we brought some piece of pull it out of our piece of Romex here. Okay, so we'll just open up this twist just a little bit. We'll cut it back some because it doesn't have to be this long here. We'll get our wire up in here like this. Twist it so it goes in nice and evenly here. We'll cut them so they're all even with the shortest one there. Put our red wire nut on. Okay, so we got put all our wires up into our box here. Wow, this wire cracked right there, so I'm going to cut just below that crack. And I'll leave that long enough to go to our fixture. Okay, so this is our ring that holds the light fixture up. These little tabs here hold the light. We'll stick this up here. We gotta get our screws up in here. Put one here and one here. Make sure I can hit the wires. Okay, we got our bracket up here. Now we have a ground screw here. We got to get our ground wire over to it. Meow, meow, I love you. You're so nice, kitty. So we'll just do some ground wire screw here. and our ground wire around it. Okay, so we have our bare ground wire, our white neutral, and our red live. So we'll get our wire strippers out. Okay, we'll strip our red wire. We're not going to take too much off. That insulation has come off really hard, so I'll just use my pliers and do it that way. There we go, there's the live. Here's our neutral. It's a little long, so I'll put that back just a bit here. Okay, so we'll strip our wires here a little longer so we get a nice wrap around. I'll strip them a little longer so we get a nice solid connection around the solid wire here. Okay, we'll take our ground wire here. See how I get a nice little twist up above there? Now I'll do our white wire. I'm going to look for my other wire nut, make sure I didn't lose it somewhere. I lost it. I'm not going to get upset. I'm not going to frustrate. If it's gone, it's gone. I don't get frustrated. And guess what? I lost it. So you know what? I'm going to use the yellow one. And I'm not going to get upset. I'm not going to carry on. So I get our insulation even at the top and our copper even at the bottom there like this. I'll look down inside, make sure my insulation's going up in it, and it is. We'll get up into our box here. A little bit. We'll get our ground wire up here. And now we'll put our black on the red, which is our live wire here. I'm going to try looking around for that wire nut one more time, and if I don't find it, I'm going to just use a red one. I'd rather use the orange one, but if you can't, you can't. You don't carry on, you don't frustrate. still looking. If I don't have it, I don't have it. You don't carry on about it. You don't frustrate. You just go without it. You just be thankful for what you have. And it looks like I'm just going to have to be thankful for what I got. So I will use a yellow one. Yes, a yellow one. I don't really want to, but I'm going to take this orange one off the ground because get it like that. Get our orange wire nut in here. Got it up there nice and tight. Make sure our insulation goes up into the hole. And what I'll do with this ground wire, if the wire nut doesn't tighten, I'll just bend the bare wire over. Okay, and the ground wire did grab tightly inside the wire nut and ground it to the fixture. So I can tuck this up into our box. Okay, now we'll just push our wires up into our box here, directly into the box. We'll get our tabs lined up here. Well, I do want to show you something here. We'll turn this light on and I'll show you something. Okay, there's a switch here on the back right here that we can change the color tone of this light, so we go like that, and they want it like this, nice and bright. So we'll just push our wires in so they go into the box. Get it lined up here to go on the ceiling. And just twist it and lock it onto place like that. Alrighty, so that is how to install this Project Source ceiling light as a replacement. Here in the country I was born in, we use 14 American wire gauge on 15 amps, 12 American wire gauge on 20 amps. Black is live, white is neutral, the bare or the green is the ground. Red and blue are also live colors. However, you may find white live in a switch loop or a 220, 240 volt circuit where the appliance does not require a neutral. And I'll show you the other side of this box here. Peace. Thanks for watching.